Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm so glad that you found me. Today I am filming a hurry up and get everything done before Christmas shows up. Today is December 22nd, so I have 2 days before Christmas Eve, 3 days before Christmas to finish everything I need to accomplish. I am hosting, so I have even less time. I am going to do some cleaning today and cooking tomorrow. I'm going to take you along for all of it, but I figured I have to get started. So if you have some gifts you need to wrap, some laundry you need to throw in, go do that, and hopefully you'll be done by the end of this video. I don't know if you're a list person like I am. I definitely need a list or it's not going to get done. So I have it broken down for today's chunk and tomorrow's chunk to make sure I can accomplish everything. I have 2 gifts that I have to wrap, and Amelia thought it would be hilarious to take a lot of the tissue paper out of the wrapped gifts. So I just want to fix those and kind of tuck them a little farther under the tree so hopefully she can't reach them. Sweep, mop, vacuum, aka all the floors. Dust, because I've got some serious cobwebs. It's looking more like Halloween in here than it is Christmas. Nick is scrubbing the bathroom as we speak. Then I want to do some food prep tomorrow, make the mac and cheese and the lasagna, eggs as in deviled eggs, and a cake / some last minute cookies. I'm going to just have them all in my fridge ready to go for Christmas. So let's stop talking about it and let's get it done. I'm going to start with the fun things and wrap up those gifts. So this is our little Christmas tree barrier so that little ma'am doesn't totally destroy everything. I have some presents on the couch right there that I need to get in there, and I need to kind of rewrap / patch up whatever she actually destroyed, because I'm pretty sure there's a couple gifts in the front that need some tender love and care, and I don't have these organized at all. And since we're hosting different waves of people, I like to have whatever we're going to open first near the front and so on and so forth to the back of the tree. But as you saw, I just wrapped up Amelia's artwork for her grandparents, and I also had her make one for Nick and I just hung it up to let it snow with the snowflakes. I absolutely love them. I think they're so cute. So I'm going to crawl underneath the Christmas tree and try and make it usable, and hopefully she won't touch it over the next couple days. Fingers crossed. Alright friends, I had some company. I got the baby down for a nap. Hopefully I have enough time to at least vacuum and dust really quickly before she wakes up. I don't want her to sleep for too long, but she needs at least another half an hour. So, I'm also embarrassed how long it took me to get this duster on, and I still did it wrong. I don't know what's wrong with this, but I don't care anymore. So let's dust. So I don't know if this is appalling because of what I'm about to say. This is the only duster I used, and I did my whole house. And I thought it was going to be so much worse. Alright, so I just dusted. I showed you that. I am now going to do some sweeping. I figured I could sweep instead of vacuuming so that when Amelia's eating dinner, I can mop because I can see her pretty much the whole time I would be mopping. So that's my plan so that I can get everything done today. So, sweeping. I started and then I remembered I'm a YouTuber and I had to pay attention again. So I didn't show me sweeping every room, I just showed the kitchen, but I did sweep everywhere. I have my mop all set up and I am going to mop really quickly. Amelia is now eating her dinner, so I have to do this quickly so I can still look at her because I can still see her having dinner right now. The majority of the space I'll be able to see her eating dinner, so spots that I can't, I gotta be real quick like. Alright friends, if you have made it this far in the video, I truly appreciate you guys. This is the fun part. I'm doing some cooking now to get ready for Christmas. And man, do I look different without glasses on. My baby was fighting today to take that nap, and so I took my glasses off because she kept like slapping at my face. Anyway, so my glasses are where my baby is sleeping, and there's no chance I'm going in there to wake her up. Right now, I'm going to start with the ricotta cheesecake, and then just go right down the list and figure out what we need to do. But that's the only thing that needs to bake, so I want to get that in the oven first. Alright, so I might have shown how to make this ricotta cheesecake before. You start with a lemon cake mix. I always use this brand just because it's what my dad did and he's the one who showed me this recipe. You're going to put everything that the back says. So, a half a cup of the vegetable oil, 3 eggs, and a cup of water. Then you're going to add a cup of ricotta cheese and 2 additional eggs. And you're just gonna mix it up and cook it at whatever the temperature says here. And it's typically like 5 to 10-ish minutes longer. So I'm gonna whip this up and throw it in the oven. So I just put the cake in and it said about 20 to 25 minutes. And I know it's going to take a little bit longer, so I'm going to check it after 25. Nick is our mac and cheese expert in this house. So he's cooking up his pasta, and when he actually has some stuff going, I will show you his mac and cheese magic.
We'll check back in a little bit. I'm literally filling this with water, so we're at the very first step.
And I know I didn't show this, but I was making the cake as Nick vacuumed this floor. You can even see the vacuum wheels on it, nice and fresh and clean. All the little beans toys, for the most part, cleaned up. But this is looking much better. All the cleaning is done. So he has some melted butter. What'd you do? 3 tablespoons?
Yeah, 3 tablespoons of each melted butter and flour. We're making a roux. So the base of the sauce. Just kind of mix it up. It's going to get this like nice pasty kind of beige color. Kind of hard to see with like the shadows and stuff. There's no like actual light over in this area. But we're just going to let this cook out for a little bit. So like the floury flavor cooks out, and then we're just left with like this kind of schmear.
And you're doing this to make a cream sauce. So this is what's going to make your milk thick. And then he's going to add milk and cheese to this once this is all cooked. Oh, yeah.
That's probably good. Always make a little more if necessary.
So now he's just going to wait for this to thicken up with the roux. And then he'll add his cheese, which will also help thicken it up. And that's your mac and cheese sauce. Obviously, he's going to season it, but that's the quote-unquote tricky part. There you go, Harbaugh. All for you. Noodles, ricotta, sauce, noodles, mozzarella cheese, sauce, and just keep layering it up until my pan is full. And then I will put sauce and mozzarella cheese on top. And I will try and link that video, but it was my Christmas freezer meals where I was very in-depth with how I make my normal lasagna, not my I'm being lazy lasagna. Say hello, people. I woke up from my nap. Mom was making stuff for Christmas when I was napping. Eating my noodles and my cranberry sauce. Yes, that's a weird combo, but we're teething and that's all she wants to eat, so that's what we're going with. Mixed in some veggies in those noodles, it'll be a-okay. Delicious. Who's that baby? Yeah. So Nick got a little bit ahead of my filming abilities last night. This is the mac and cheese, all cooled, ready to go. We're gonna top it with breadcrumbs and a little bit of cheese on top. I think the last thing that we showed you for the mac and cheese was the roux. He added about 1/3 of a gallon of milk. Again, we made 2 9x13 pans. And about 5-ish cups of cheese. We did a variety. And just kept whisking it and mixing it until it was a nice consistency. He added salt, pepper, mustard powder, parsley,
garlic and paprika.
Garlic and paprika. I had to look over at him. I couldn't remember what he did. So just pretty standard mac and cheese recipe. That's what we did for this. The cake came out beautifully last night. This will get topped just simply with powdered sugar right when we're ready to eat it. And our lasagna, I've shown you before the finished product, but that's just gonna go in the oven to cook until it's golden brown because I put a layer of mozzarella cheese on top. Merry Christmas Eve. I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today as I finish up my last little bit. I know I didn't finish my deviled eggs. That's just gonna be a future Katrina problem so that I can get this video up for you lovelies. But I truly appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I cannot wait to hear how your holiday was. So make sure you let me know in the comments or find me on Instagram.